Heard it on the radio, we watched it on TV. They told us all about a war being fought for the right to live free. Liberty and freedom, that's a God-given right. So me and my friends, we all signed up and taught us how to fight. They sent us to a foreign land, 10,000 miles away, and we all knew we had a job to do, and there'd be a price to pay. We'd done our jobs and we'd done them well, but a lot of us died in a tropical hell, and some of us are dying now from what we got in Vietnam. And we fought long, and we fought hard, and we were proud to do our part. Many died, and there are those who won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. No Tex, he hailed from Texas, Stan the man from Alabama. Deep down in South Carolina is where they recruited Sergeant Dan. They came from every walk of life, from silver spoons to toil and strife. They were red, yellow, black, and white, and I salute them all, 'cause they fought long, they fought hard, and they were proud to do their part. Many died, and there are those who won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. They won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose.
Tender-hearted, hold me close, forgiving one another like you forgave us most. When the hurt comes calling, when my hands wanna close, teach me how to open, teach me how to let it go. Tender-hearted, kind and true, we forgive the way you do. We forgive the way you do. Jesus, make our hearts brand new, and be kind to one another. Little voices singing low, teach us mercy as we grow. When the tears fall down like rain, love can speak through every name. Make us gentle, make us brave. Let your grace be what we say. In our homes and in our streets, put your kindness at our feet. Tender-hearted, kind and true, oh, we forgive the way you do. We forgive the way you do. Jesus, make our hearts brand new, and be kind to one another.
Sky My America, you own my heart. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. Not perfect, no. We've got our scars, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart.
All right. Just
All right.
just a quick reminder before we really do to start. Welcome, Andy. Welcome, Esther. My birthday week is next week. My birthday won't fall until next Friday, to the Friday coming up. But if you want to send me something, you know where to go. So, yeah.
Well, with that said, Bobby, you're gonna get. I just ordered my new batch of magnets that I had before. I had run out of magnets, you know. Well, I got like 7 left on my fridge. I gave them all away, but these things cost about $2.50 to make. No, wait, 250? Yeah, 250 to make. I take a piece. So you're gonna get one of these for your birthday because I don't have any money after trying to build this observatory. It's costing quite a bit. And but then and this is a company that yeah. See the Andy, you like this one. Andy, you like this one. You like that little bus zombie, right? This is from Sticker Mule. They are a printing company that does magnets, stickers, everything. Everything you can imagine they do. And I had gotten this design the last time, a couple of years ago, I guess. And it was like maybe a few years ago. And then when I tried to order it this time, they said, "Oh, you have to approve your." Thanks, Andy. They have to approve your design or artwork, and it was like, "What do you mean? Approve my artwork? You already got the proof or whatever. Yeah, prove the proof." And it was like, I even emailed them back. That's the original one that I got from you the first time. I couldn't have to approve the proof that you already have. And finally, they figured it out. I paid for it already, and they finally ended up sending it. I was surprised I got the little animal because that was a while back that they actually had that offered, and so I'm glad they did include that. But then my friend Barry, yeah, it says fanfare. You know, you can read that, right?
Yeah.
Barry Cunningham, fanfare. Barry Cunningham. We got a high quality of a hat. Now I gotta make one like this. It's a fitted hat. Now this one's too big for my head because well, some people think I have a big head, but I don't. But my my friend Barry and his wife Robin and their daughter Ashley pretty much runs the channel of Barry Cunningham, fanfare on YouTube. All right. Now, I've been following him for a while. He's a political junkie, so to speak, but he tells the truth like it is. And so I support him as far as going up almost every time I can. And uh, and then uh, a listener, a watcher in the chat, her name is Ellie, that's in chat. I don't remember what her last name is. No, not Richie Cunningham. that guy Ron Howard is an idiot. He don't believe in anything. So that was Richie Cunningham. Right, that was Richie Cunningham, Ron Howard, right? On Happy Days. So anyway, uh, she had donated this hat to me, and we kept trying to contact, make sure they had my address, make sure they had everything uh, set to send me the hat. And that's a free hat, but you can imagine with the quality of it, it probably sells for about $45 by itself. So you don't make any money when you give those away. But he doesn't make any money. He gets donations. I mean, he doesn't get any money per se. He gets paid for what he does. And I don't know who really gets paid for doing podcasting anymore. You know, a lot of people, oh, you would make a lot of money podcast. Well, who pays you to do it? Oh, I want to know how to do it. I want to get paid. I want to get paid to do podcasting. I'll do a weekly show. Sure enough. Nobody wants to pay me though. So anyway, I think Andy donated one time, a long time ago. He doesn't want to remember that, but I think he did. Mary Ann donated one time when she bought that model that Tom, what was his name? He lived in North Dakota. Uh, he died a while back. He has some kind of health issues. And what was his name, Bobby? Tom something. He was a good friend
Tom
of Phil. I mean,
Tom
he'll work with
Cunningham,
him.
because I know a Tom, but it will be the wrong Tom because he's in the radio side, not no paranormal.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. If anybody remembers that, refresh my memory. I'll remember it. Maybe it starts with J. Not Jensen. No. I don't think it was Jensen. Maybe it was. I don't know. That sounds familiar, actually. But anyway, he designed a model of his experience of a UFO in his backyard. You know, he had some property. You know, had some good acreage, and when he was younger, he had this experience, and he made that model from memory, and then he donated it to the show, to the channel, and it was an idea to raise money. Remember that one, Bobby, when we raised money to pay for the Mixler channel? And
yeah,
Mary Ann ended up donating the money that was needed to win the prize. And she actually, I think she put that in a museum somewhere here in Arizona, maybe. I gotta find out where, maybe. But that's pretty cool that she did that. So I mean, we have some good people that have helped out every now and then. I know Andy has helped out a couple times to help with the awesome Mickler and stuff like that. And see, yeah, I don't know. He always shares me the technology that we can get to make things run better. Right now, I can't donate to anybody though, Bobby. So I'm going to give you one of those magnets. That's the whole point of that whole statement
yeah,
there.
it'll be okay. I'll take anything down these days.
Yeah. But I wish you a happy birthday. That's for sure.
Yeah,
So your birthday's on a Friday this year. Wow, that's
yeah.
weird. So 31st, the first. Ooh, I get my Veterans Day on Friday. So, but that's money I gotta live on though. So I pay most of my other check I get. I pay it on for the house payment. Yikes! But we're getting there. And then I gotta finish paying this observatory building off so I can get it done right and get it all ready to go. I think I got all most of the physical building parts and everything I needed to get it done. Just waiting on cement to get here next week. Summertime here, everyone's doing cement work, and a 10 by 10 slab is not really a priority over some of the other jobs that they're doing. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, so it kind of sets me back due to the timing of things. And then my friend's equipment. broke, the wheelbarrow, the axle decided to bend and break and whatever. You can't always help that either, you know. You got things that happen, you know. And the one thing you had to use a tamper. You know what a tamper is? To flatten the ground, you make sure everything's flat, level. And you had to get one of those things. And apparently, the one that was at the place where he was renting it, it was had to get the engine replaced. So that put us back a little bit of time. But you know, hey, equipment failure happens all the time. We know that, right? Even when you're doing a podcast, the computer don't want to work right, or your connection doesn't want to work, or something. And yeah, so just relax when that happens. It'll all work out. We'll get through it. I got so many standby and extra computers. I can start one up. And if this one goes down, I got my new mini one I got for the observatory. I can use that if I need to. I just have to set it up. But Bobby, while we're chatting about stuff, show some of my newest pictures from
Yes.
my sea
Um.
stars. I got last night, and I got this morning actually. After I had taken my pill at midnight to go to sleep, right? I
Mhm.
was supposed to go to sleep in a half an hour, but then I noticed the weather said the sky was clear, and I said, "Huh, I wonder if I should put my telescope out there and see what I can find." And there's Andromeda. Now, Bobby, if you, I don't know if you move it up a little bit,
Yeah.
um, and or take off the scroll bar for a minute and put it back
Yeah.
yeah. So you look at it. That is M31, and that's 10 minutes. Now look at the detail of that, and that comes from my floatable Sea Star FSS S30 Pro. And then I did another 10-minute one. Bobby showed him that next one. Another 10-minute one. Now the first one looked a little bit better. Now, the thing is, we had some high clouds rolling in when I started to do this, and I didn't notice that, but it looked like it was clear to me. And so I was inside here with my phone. I had my phone in my hand, and I was sitting there controlling the app and asking to go to the next object. So then I did that again one more time, I think. I did it 3 times in different times. And see, that was an 8-minute one. Now, can you tell the difference between the 8-minute one and the 10-minute one? The last 10-minute one? Now, what happens is when I'm taking these pictures, Bob, that first one is the best one out of all of them, I think,
Yeah.
because there's no interruption in between the shot. What happens is I take a 60-second shot of each frame or each picture. Okay, so 60 seconds for X number of minutes. This one was 10 minutes. I wanted to go 20, and then I couldn't get 20 because clouds were coming in or something. They want to keep the tracking or whatever. I don't know, but it happened. And then I got another 10-minute shot, and I got the 8-minute shot. And as I get better, then this one worked really well. But I only got 7 minutes now. If you look very closely, even with the small picture, this is Pleiades or M45. First time I ever shot this thing. I've seen it before, not in my telescope currently, but in my other telescopes. But this first time I've actually taken a picture of it, and and then what's interesting is that go back to the Pleiades real quick. What's interesting about this is see that's known for the name called Seven Sisters also. Okay, so the seven brightest stars in that open cluster is the Pleiades, and the blue light is the reflective nebulosity or clouds. And Mark has a really good picture of it, but he has a lot more equipment, lot better processing gear. I have a simple app that I use for the um, photo equipment, and I can process it right on the spot. But most of the time, the equipment does processing anyway. Go to that next one then.
This is the last one.
And This is M31. Now, if you see this on I shared it on Facebook.
It's
You can actually
M33, Ronald. M33, not
M33. Yeah, sorry, M31 was the first one we looked at. M33. I did that wrong. Sorry, guys. So excited about how well this C-Star F30 Pro is working out. I'm amazed at it. And so if you look at it on Facebook, or if you click on the picture itself, you can zoom in on it and actually make it come in closer, and you can see more detail. And if I did more time on that, like if I did it in 30 minutes or an hour, if I was in equatorial mode, see now if you look beside the name of the telescope, you'll see it straight up and down. That means it was in ALTAZ, ALTAZ mode. Okay, so it's like my single arm uh, electron mount, if I was using that by itself. The cloudy around, that's the arms. No, that's the arms of the galaxy. Yes, yeah. So, um, just like when you look at the Andromeda galaxy, go back and look at that. The one with the more dust around it, Bobby. So if
what's
you
going on?
just go back and look at the Andromeda one again, and then
Wanna
you
go?
asking about the arms of that one, and the one that's after that one, I think. What is that? Or is it the one
You want
before?
this one or the 8-minute one?
That one. No, that one. That one's perfect. Now Andromeda has the same kind of situation like the Milky Way. Okay, and so the individual what you call clouds, some of it is actually um well, it could be gaseous clouds, but it's from other stars that are there. But on my system, I can't really develop it that too well without using some software tricks. But but this one is still no. This is not face on right now. The other one is. The other one's more face on than this one, and this one's actually coming towards us. It's gonna run into us eventually. We won't be here when we see it, or we won't be here when it happens. We'll all be gone. So, uh, but you can see three galaxies in this picture here. Can you see the other two galaxies, Bobby?
Yeah, that's that M32. That's right
On
behind it.
the up, and then on the upper left. You mean on the upper left, right? Correct.
Yeah.
And then there's one that's on the almost right behind the galaxy. If you look.
Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Sorry about that.
Oh my God. He knows we're doing a show right now. Come on.
Yeah.
But the one, there's a small dot. There's a small dot there on the right hand side, almost straight across from the first one you mentioned. You see that one on the right?
Oh.
It's the yellow dot that's almost right in line.
Uh,
Do you see it?
nah, don't think so.
Oh boy. Esther, can you see it? Can you see that? Those are two different galaxies, though, that are in the same spot of this one. And that's what this C-Star F30 Pro can do. But it has a wider field window for viewing, on the camera itself.
Yeah. But
See a face to the right. I don't know. He's talking about Bobby's face.
now, absolutely, you're still waiting on the building to come into play, right?
I have all the building here. We're waiting on cement primarily to get that done. And hey, if anybody wants to help fund my building project, go to hervideo.com and click on the big film button. Donate, donate. My supply of cash is running low, so I
And the
talked to the guy.
alternative chat room will be closing in September
Yes,
because
I
nobody
decided
uses
to.
it.
Yeah, I decided to close that, and when Bobby does his Mixler replays, we will just go ahead and use that chat. And actually, they have improved that chat, Bobby. You're able to share GIFs and pictures and different things. We couldn't do that before.
Yeah. And in
I think.
15 minutes, we're going to do Spot the Fake.
Oh yeah, truth, truth or trash. Truth or trash is
Yeah.
what I call it. That's what the cards say it is.
But
Uh,
three people,
but
where is everybody?
I don't know. It's a Friday night, I guess. Summer. I don't know.
I mean,
They
I
don't
don't
like
have
us, Bobby.
anything. I'm an open book this Saturday. I'm an open book.
Only Esther and Andy likes us. Nobody else likes us. Now Esther in those arms are cookie planets, but there is no way that we'd be able to see it on our ground-based telescopes. Just not possible. And
Yeah.
Mark Antonio was asked that question on his page. Somebody sent him a message that said, "Hey, are we able to see planets around the nearest star, which is Alpha Centauri or whatever? You know, at like 4 point something million light years away?" And of course, the answer was no. Now, what you can see the activity of the star. So they've proven this by watching. You can look this one up if you want, ASCO Pilot or whatever. Uh, what does it mean when they mention the star is wobbling or wobble in a star? When you're an astronomer, you're studying a star, and it looks like there's a wobble to it as you look at it from night to night and goes from side to side like it's on a pendulum. Well, I know what that's from, but you can't really see the planets, but you can see the effects of the planet going around it. Our star has that problem when you're looking at it from outside of the solar system. You would see the star wobble towards the most, wherever it is. Like when the planets are all lined up, it'll actually be going to that side of where it normally is, even though it's in the middle. But, it still makes it move just a little bit. And then it brings it back as it goes back around. So, and that's called a star wobble. You can look that one up.
Yeah. And
Face, yeah, that's for
see
she's
face
two
on the
face.
right and on the left. Aren't we are some great, beautiful faces for Esther?
See now, Esther, you can help us out and join us on chat. Then we wouldn't look so bad.
I don't. Well, if Maria and Kevin are here, they'll give us a preview of the show coming up in about
Well,
90
I'd like
minutes.
them to show up because I'm trying to give the winner of the game. If we have enough people, I'll give the winner of the game a free magnet. That's another thing I want to do. Of course, I'd have to have mailing address and all that fun stuff, but not in the chat.
What's up, Becky?
What? What's going on?
I don't know. No, that can be delayed. We got somebody coming and they're not. And when it comes to kids, they're not. They're
Oh
not.
no! Oh no! You got your friends coming over, or somebody does.
Yeah. And then also means I might have to put something on for Blackie so he doesn't have an annoyance. God damn it.
Oh. And Bobby never cusses, folks. Bobby don't cuss ever. Kevin, where are you, Murray at? Kevin, get in here. Jenny and Anthony, if you're watching, join us for a minute. We're at Gettysburg. I know that, but still,
Yeah,
hop on and say hi.
I sent them all links, but I'm not sure what's happening.
Blackie, what are you doing, Blackie? Put him up there. Show us, Blackie. Blackie, come here. Can you hear me? Blackie, hi. Blackie said it's time to go up, but not quite. You got about 25 minutes. Or maybe, no. Yeah, we got about 20 minutes. 15, 25. No, 25. Yeah.
Yeah. Main roller. There we go.
Where at? Where at? That's right.
Oh shit. Rapper Michael Carter is on tonight. Oh yeah, it was. Oh yeah, they were talking about Michael Carter the other day, huh?
Right.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They threw a reminder, Esther, about this show coming up real and about at
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and if you remember, I did interview Michael, Reverend Michael. If you remember that?
I probably forgot.
I interviewed him on the audio side, I believe, and I think I might have had him once on the video side. Might have been twice that I interviewed
Yeah.
him. I didn't really have
The
much to say. I
premier
just let him.
idea came when KGRA wanted to transition from audio only to almost everything on video.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna renew Mixler because I like it. I don't want to let it go, and I'm gonna do more music. And if anyone is serious and they want to play some of their own music and they don't have to worry about getting copyrighted, or getting any kind of trouble usually, um, we could talk about maybe renting some airtime and we can have some fun playing some tunes or whatever in a little show. Now, not many people listen to our show on Mixler, but I mean, they might.
Yeah.
The alternative is you can get a Suno account and then you can make alternative music with Suno and you have to run it.
Oh yeah. I'm
Why aren't
not.
you friends with
Oh yeah.
Esther? Why aren't you? Maria is fine. Maria was on here before with Charles. Did you say Charles? And but
Yeah. Kevin was with Tiffany Mack at one point. Maria was with Charles at one point.
yeah, and they each had their own shows that they did on their own channels. I think Tiffany Mack and something else that you got going on too.
I
His
can't
name was
believe
Katie.
KGRA took that episode down. It's when there were it's when Kevin and Tiffany was still on KGRA and they had Terry Lovelace and I like to call them like a different set of people from a game show, but bring them to the
Yeah,
paranormal world.
yeah,
And Tiffany was like, "Wait, what?" And Kevin was like,
yeah, yeah.
"Not anymore." And 1091 is it's actually the air band. So and there's gonna be like no radio that's gonna catch that.
No, Esther, I did that for the on that 109.1 FM. I did that because of the fact that they were trying to claim that I was doing copyright stuff, and,
Uh,
and so
yeah, yeah, they're
no,
getting strict on about catching unlicensed radio. Now,
no, I didn't know it.
what you could have done is do Part 15. Part 15, you could do pretty much whatever, as long as within the bounds
Anyway,
of Part
yeah,
15.
yeah. Anyway, what I was talking about is that I did that mainly on Mixler because then they couldn't really say I was copyrighted because well they didn't have any rights over that because the FM dial only goes to 108. Doesn't go to 109. So then I over the dial limit and so then that way they couldn't really say anything. They had no jurisdiction or ruling over that. FM dial number. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Blackie, what are you doing, Blackie? Blackie, who's over there? Who's over there? You're going crazy.
Yeah.
Bobby, your hair looks like the Batman logo, Andy said.
Oh, Batman logo. But, you know, somebody speaking of it, let me put that back up. And if you can't do PayPal, but want to do gift cards instead, if you're on Facebook, shut up, Wacky. If you're on
Give him a
Facebook
treat
and
or
it's
something.
by email, my acceptable gift cards will be Walmart, Burger King, Subway, Taco Bell, Steam, and even Xbox.
Put my head down. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby, put your head down.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I had the Batman symbol, but I give him what he's talking about.
All right. Well, nobody's here to play the game. Wait, here comes somebody. Hold on.
Hey man,
Oh my gosh, the
Maria.
best looking face, the best looking face on the screen. What's going on, Maria?
Not much. How are y'all?
All right. Hey, do you want a prize if you win the game tonight on the trash or truth or trash or
No, I'm good.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm giving away a magnet. You know a magnet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give one of those away if somebody wins and they want it.
hmm I got one. Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking about giving if you guys are gonna do any kind of shows anywhere. I'd give you a handful and you're gonna hand them out. Just give them away, you know. You don't have to. I'll tell you though, they do cost $2.50 a piece.
I'm sure they do. I'm surprised they're that cheap.
So, um, but I got them through this company here.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, sticker mill is the name of the company, sticker mill. They do all kinds of printing, sticker mill. They do magnets. They do all different things.
Is that your
And
is that your Bobby stuffed toy?
I know that Andy says that's me. And
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Bobby is Batman. He's just
Mm,
going off his hair, and the way the forehead part looks, it looks like Batman wings.
perfect.
Yeah.
Mr. Magoo with my glasses. Come on now. Can't even see my glasses with my head on.
Yeah.
What's Tara talking about? Not friends with
Oh,
me?
she's not
Oh, with
friends with you or living on Facebook, and I asked her why not.
send me a request, girl.
Hey, and what's up,
Hey,
Kevin?
Kevin.
Yeah, I think Kevin made another Facebook account, so I'm not
Really?
sure if he's got the message. Yeah.
Strong hair game tonight.
Got a haircut
Yeah.
yesterday.
You got a haircut?
I did. Cut
Oh,
like 3 or 4 inches off of the back, so
oh, really? Yeah, I
it's still
can't
long, but
really.
it's not
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't
as
really
it
tell
was.
you got a cut on here.
Yeah.
No, you can't because it's about as much of you that you see of me all the
Yeah,
time. So,
yeah. Still looks
and
good though.
Andy, you silly thing.
Andy behave.
That's not in Andy's vocabulary. Oh, and this is actually
Yeah.
coffee, by the way. It's actually coffee. It's pretty strong
All
too.
right.
I'll have to drink another cup so I don't crash during the show tonight.
So Bobby showed him now that they're here. Showed him the M45 one again.
So,
I took this morning at I don't know about 3:30.
That's
I taken my
beautiful.
sleeping pill at midnight. Took my sleeping pill at midnight, and then I thought, oh wait, it says it's clear. Let's see what I can find. So I put my telescope out on the patio, got it set up, and then Bobby can show them the Andromeda one again. Not all three of them, but the best one, and I think the best one.
yeah.
That's a
Oh,
beautiful photo.
Yeah, and now that's only 7 minutes. Now what I do is I was taking it at uh, 60 seconds per shot, and it took 7 minutes worth of shots. So however you multiply that, I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? And then so then what the system does is it stacks everything together and it gets the best ones and tosses out the bad ones. What happened with that one? That was the last shot of the night because the clouds were rolling in, had some high clouds that I didn't notice earlier when I started. And I was doing all of the shooting I do on the different. I did the Andromeda, I did Triangulum, which is M33, Andromeda is M31, of course, and I did all that in my sleep practically,
Mm-hmm.
but I did it. And I take my pill, and of course, usually it's supposed to work in 30 minutes. I'm like, wait, it says it's clear. Let's go see. And sometimes it doesn't really give me the right letter. So I went ahead and looked at it. Yeah, it's worth getting my scope out there and get a couple pictures. And this thing, I mean, the go-to thing, I just go ahead and hit go-to, such and such, or it's visible, or show it, and bam, and that comes out. And yes, it does take my time
and
to actually do it.
and yes, as previously mentioned, MK Ultra Loaded at 10/9 Central. Reverend Michael Carter will join Maria and Kevin later on tonight.
You know, I
I don't know how many
interviewed
times
Michael.
that.
I interviewed Michael, Reverend Michael, a couple times. Once on the radio side and once here. So that was pretty cool. He was nice enough
Yeah.
to play
All
along
right.
and talk to little old me.
He's a great guy. He
Are
really is.
we
Yeah,
ready to do this game? I know there's going to be like a few players, but
yeah,
let's.
and if anybody wants a magnet, if you win, you get a free magnet.
All right. Spot the fake. Distilled pure water does not conduct electricity. The ozone layer lets harmful UV waves to the atmosphere. A teaspoon of neutron star would weigh more than 2 billion tons.
30 seconds. 30 seconds, Bobby.
Actually, 1 minute. We've been setting up
Oh,
for
1 minute?
I'll
Okay.
say. I want to say B. I'll say B. I'll go for B.
Okay, so Maria says B. Anybody else?
Anybody else wants to go? Come on, people going on the bond. I can't play. I'm the one who made up the game. And I already got my. Where did that come from?
Andy always says D for all of the above.
Tonight is just playing. What do you mean I'm just playing? Okay, so
Tara
Maria says
says
B.
C.
All
Tara,
right,
Huh?
and the answer
It's
is B.
B. Read them all or read the answer if you want, but you can also read them all. Or if you guys want to watch this later and pause it, you need to read the answer.
Bobby,
All
what's
right.
wrong with your babies?
That's right, Mikey. All right. All right. Round two. Hurricanes roll counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere, but clockwise in the south. If you try to burp while orbiting Earth in space, you will throw up because fluid cannot be kept down and separated from gases in a weightless environment. The color red enrages the bulls.
I'm gonna say A.
Maria says A.
Andy.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody else got an answer?
Tara came in too late, but the last one.
Oh, yeah, that's no problem.
No, she answered before on the last one in time.
Okay. Hi, screen call. Better hurry.
Well, you can give us your answer.
I think she said B. I think.
All right. So the answer to that is C.
Oh, I got it backwards.
Hurricanes, as a sailor, I know this. Hurricanes do go opposite directions.
I got it backwards. I was thinking up here they went clockwise, and
Yeah,
southern hemisphere they went
but
counterclockwise.
yeah, the bull is not. Somehow that's an old myth that they are attracted to red. I can't really
All right.
see what.
Final round. Ready, Maria? Since
Go for
nobody
it.
seems to care. Brown eggs are laid by brown feathered chickens, while white eggs are laid by white feathered chickens. Another
This is a
way from
funny
the
one.
North Star is Polaris, and a cockroach can live for 7 days around its head.
I think we saw that one before, so I wonder how good everyone's memory is here.
I don't know. I think the color of the eggs depends on the diet that the chickens get. So I'm just going to go with A.
Ooh, interesting. All right. Anybody else?
What did Maria say?
I
Hey,
said A because I think it depends on their
All right.
diet.
Uh, 15 seconds.
Let me get
yeah,
that
30 seconds.
Jeopardy music in there.
Yeah. I have some music for a video of this game. Bobby said he didn't like the music.
Yeah. And it's A.
Hey,
I got 2 out of 3 right. What?
yeah. So look
Yeah,
what
2 out of
happened
3
though.
ain't bad.
Look at why I say though, Maria. Look at why I say. It's not what you think exactly. I was kind of amazed about that there. So, how do you like that? See, we're learning stuff already.
It's pretty good stuff. The bad part is we'll have to remember it.
Right, that's right. So
Gotta
next
remember.
week we're gonna have 10 cards and you get it wrong again.
Yeah, I'll think, oh, I got that wrong the last time, so I need to
Yeah,
answer
and then you
differently.
reverse it. Yeah, I had that problem with test whenever I take a test. I know I knew I had it right, and I second think it, and then change the answer.
Second guess
And I
yourself.
had,
Yep. Do it all the time.
yeah, uh, that's why I never passed my A plus
Mm.
test that I had to take. I did the hardware part okay. I never passed the software part. 'Cause- well, see, I know that in the field, you know yourself when you do things in the field, you don't necessarily go by the book because sometimes the condition doesn't really work with the book way. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
And so, even if you're trying to save somebody's life, sometimes the book way doesn't really work. So you got to invent a certain way that will work, and that could get you a lawsuit or something like that, but the person will
Hmm.
live. So I don't know. But like when I was trying to do the Windows setup with the class and pass my test, I never could do that part right. Because in the doing my own computer, I don't have to do certain things that they were talking about, and then that was wrong. Okay, so I never passed the class according to the way Microsoft wanted it to be answered. So I never got my A plus certification, unfortunately. I got trained in it. I knew everything about it. I can build a computer with my eyes closed practically, and then I can install Windows today. It's easy to install. You just put in a flash drive with Windows on it and put it on there. You know, so that's pretty simple.
Yep.
But
That's pretty
yeah.
good.
But I mean, I know how to find people's addresses where they live at. If I need to track somebody down, I can do all that stuff with the network. And even if they're using a VPN, I did that with one guy that was
So
harassing me
you're
one time.
so you were learning how to be a stalker. Okay. I
Yeah,
get it.
right.
I
No, I was
understand.
wondering. I actually got trained in Microsoft Windows networking for 2000 Microsoft Windows 2000
Hmm.
networking. So it was a networking server situation where when you learn how to look for the IP addresses, you can tell exactly where the person is after you look at it long enough. But actually, I had a guy, Wolfram and I had a guy early on did Mixler on my channel, and Brian had his show on my channel, and then we do a show, pretty much together. We do both of our shows. You do his show, and then you join me on my show. And this guy came on the chat and started talking all kinds of crap.
Mm.
And he said,
Yeah.
well, I tell you what,
Well,
I think Bud might remember this, yeah. And then I said, well, in chat, I said, well, you might think that I can't find you, but I'll tell you, I'll find you in about 5 minutes. So let me have about
yeah.
5 minutes and I'll
It's
find
like
you. What, Bobby? I'm trying to
it's
tell a
like
story here.
remember. I'm sorry. It's like remember whenever it's either Yahoo. It's like Yahoo was the greatest search engine when the internet was evolving to the modern
Right.
internet,
Yeah. Now
and now
let me finish.
everything is full to Google.
Right. Yeah. Let me go and finish my story now. Anyway,
All
what
right.
happened was he was using a VPN out of Walmart in Spain. Okay. And so then I recognized his IP address and traced it all the way back to his house in Wisconsin. I looked up his exact name, his exact address, his phone number. I didn't call him, but I looked up his phone number with all that information. I found out he had a court date. I found out he was already on parole for some other stuff. And I said, well, how about if I contact your parole officer? And I gave him the name. And all of a sudden, he disappeared. He's gone. And he's like, oh boy, you can't track me down. Yeah, you can track anybody. And it don't matter
Hmm.
what kind of security you have. If you know what to look for, you can track them. And that's what
I
people
mean,
don't understand. How can the federal agents find out all this stuff about what we're doing, right? Because
Hmm.
they can track everything we're doing from our credit cards we're using, or even if we use cash. They know what we're doing. And nowadays, with all the security cameras everywhere, they see us everywhere, and they put us in the spot where we're at, and they just come and pick us up no matter what.
yeah.
So,
It's crazy that you can create your own VPN
yeah.
today.
I mean,
And they also got
the beach,
some that are serial config, which
yeah,
means like you could get one like to be like your host, and then you can use your phone and you'll be using all your
yeah.
utilities as if you are still home, but you're not. I did it before.
Subtitles on Ron.
Put
I'm
subtitles
not
on
sure
Ron.
what that. Not sure what that means. What do you mean, Andy?
Because he says you mumble a lot and nobody can understand what you're saying, so you need subtitles so people can read what you're saying.
Well, I don't
I
have
think
any
he's just
teeth.
waiting for the Chinese subtitles.
Yeah, I don't have
There
any
you go.
teeth.
That's a good one. That's a good way to do it.
Well, thanks, Maria. Thank you, Esther. I know Esther left. Thank you, Andy.
Well, Maria, if you really want one of these magnets, I'll send you one.
Honey, I've
But you
already
have to
got
pick it
one.
up, though. All right, yeah, but you do have to pick it up at the post office.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not a problem. But anyway, but thank you for tonight. I hope everybody's in a. I don't know where this show's going to go because Michael, Reverend Michael Carter, can take this into every direction possible.
Yeah,
So
and I remember when
he's
when we
wonderful.
talked, yeah, when we talked to him here and Mixler, it was a lot of fun. And getting to talk to him before, I mean, everybody, he's already popular, obviously, but I don't think he was doing a whole lot of interviews at that time either, you know, except for a few that he wanted to do. For the
Yeah,
most part, he's just doing his own thing, which is sometimes the best way to do it.
yeah, that's true.
uh, but no, I think we had fun with it. And then we had my friend, my musician friend, Bob Monroe, and then he actually played a birthday song for me when his wife came in and sang a
Hmm.
duet for my birthday. That was
Well,
pretty
that's nice.
awesome.
That is pretty nice.
And he
Very
actually
nice.
sent me one of his albums, and he actually signed a statement saying that I can play it without any copyright issues. So that was
Hmm.
cool.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I do play that on Mixer when I play, So sometimes I can get away with it. And then I had another musician I interviewed. His first name was Lars. I can't remember his last name. Just call him Lars, Lars, I believe. And he's from Norway. And the band is called the Biseman, Bisemen. And I asked him for an interview. And so then he said, yeah, so we'll do an interview. And first it was him and the bass player. And he said, I'll get the other members, man, and we'll do another one. We'll do a second one. He's already asked him for a second interview. And so he got everybody together in a tiny apartment, and over they're playing live music in their apartment on my show. And it was like, that is awesome. And then he also sent me a digital copy of their album they put out called You Are. And I'll play that one again someday. But I got to do it on Mixer because YouTube won't let me do it there. So. And these guys are running from the cops, and they're running into the swamp. And you know what they have in the swamp, Maria?
It's
You know what they have
nasty.
in the swamp in Louisiana when they're trying to run away from the cops, and they're trying to run away. They got alligators in the swamp.
They got pythons down there too. So
Yeah, and it's like, what is this guy? Is this guy really smart? Running from the cops? Wouldn't it be safer getting arrested?
not in his mind. I think he'd rather battle the
Oh my
alligators than
God.
he would the law. So
I used to play in the swamp when I was in North Carolina, where we had one behind us, and we lived at my wife's mother's property,
hmm
and my ex-wife anyway. But anyway, um, uh, I went out and played around in the swamp, and it was not deep enough to where we had to worry about it. The mud was kind of, your foot would sink on, whatever, and pull it out. Then all of a sudden I saw this black snake coming across the top of the water and saying, oh, that doesn't look good. There are two things. One is a cottonmouth, which is very poisonous, and you can wind up either dead or in the hospital, or nowhere near a hospital, so that would mean I'd be dead. Or it could be a black snake, which they look the same until they get close. If they get
hmm
close enough where you can see what they are, it's too late. So I hurried up, turned around, got out of the swamp. But when I was in the swamp that time, we talk about orbs sometimes. Now, I don't know what this one was from. I don't know if I really claimed that as an orb, but this is what I describe it as. Okay? So I saw this orb. It was green, a green ball that was like You know how sometimes when you do a song and children's song, you see a little red ball bouncing along the lyrics, you know? Well, that's what
Mm-hmm.
this green orb was doing, but it wouldn't go just one direction like a line, reading lines. It would go all over the place, make figure eights and things like that, and all of a sudden it disappeared. Like, what the hell was that? And of course, everybody would say, "Oh, it's just swamp gas. You know, it's not real. It's not anything." But then when I heard other people saw that, they're like,
Yeah.
"Okay, I'll just be quiet, but I know what I saw." So there. And it was
Yeah.
green though, so it was supposed to be a good color. Green is a good color when you see an orb. I have seen an orange orb, which is close to red, which is war. Red means
Mm-hmm.
war.
Right.
Um, Orange, I think, is Raphael or something. That was a good one, but it's kind of like a protector of your area.
Mm-hmm.
Green is a positive energy of some sort, usually dealing with the heart area, you know. And so for some reason I saw that green one. I don't know why, you know. Maybe it was protecting my heart, possibly. I don't know.
Probably.
Mhm. I mean, I've had heart problems from when I was young, but I never knew it. And I did go to when I signed up for Navy. I had a what they call a murmur, you know, a missed beat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, I probably shouldn't have gone into service. It ain't gonna hurt you. Go ahead.
Might as well.
No.
Yeah, I survived.
Yep.
Go
That's a
ahead,
good
Lovey.
thing. I've got to bail because I need to get
Yeah.
ready for tonight. So thank
All
you all
right,
for
thank you.
putting up with me,
Yeah,
and
well,
I'll
fix up your hair a little bit more when you come on to the
need to do a
show.
little bit more.
All right, bye.
See you guys.
All right. I always gotta
All
talk
right.
about hair when a lady comes on in.
Well, yeah,
When are
play.
we
I
gonna
know that's a
start talking
little.
about the way that the lady dresses?
I don't know, but you can play some of the closing ones and then play Esther's song again, but you might be back in
Okay,
time for it,
I'll do it
maybe.
again one more time for Esther. All right, and
Okay.
then we'll do our outro and we'll bow on out. Let's go.
Yeah.
We heard it on the radio, we watched it on TV. They told us all about a war being fought for the right to live free. Liberty and freedom, that's a God-given right. So me and my friends, we all signed up and they taught us how to fight. They sent us to a foreign land, 10,000 miles away, and we all knew we had a job to do, and there'd be a price to pay. We'd done our jobs and we'd done them well, but a lot of us died in a tropical hell, and some of us are dying now from what we got in Vietnam. And we fought long, and we fought hard, and we were proud to do our part. Many died, and there are those who won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. No Tex, he hailed from Texas. Stan the man from Alabama. And deep down in South Carolina is where they recruited Sergeant Dan. They came from every walk of life, from silver spoons to toil and strife. They were red, yellow, black, and white, and I salute them all, 'cause they fought long and they fought hard, and they were proud to do their part. Many died, and there are those who won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. They won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose.
Hello, and welcome to ERRT Radio. Join us 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday night for Seekers, Chronicles, Paranormal Historians, with Anthony, Jenny, Kim, and their guests. And right after this show, join us for the Positude Podcast, hosted by Maggie Hart, at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Hey boys, I'm not wearing panties.
All right. All right. Everything's gonna be all right.
Uncle, I'm trying to do a show.
And as we close out, we encourage everybody to pause and scan this QR code. We're going to donate to ERRT Radio. Please also note that next week is my birthday week. Details are in this banner. And we encourage every single one of you to please follow this Red Mango, your favorite device, on Mixer, YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and Instagram.
All right.
That's wrong.
Thank you. Oh, thank you everyone for joining us. And we will see you next week.
Yes, thank you all for watching. And do not forget, one last time for the love, MK Ultra Love It in less than 45 minutes. So, see y'all next time.